if you want to put my drag in a category, I would say I'm more of a look queen. My drag revolves so heavily around visuals. I can not dance, but I can move semi-appealing to music. Yeah, my drag is just like that fashion illustration come to life, but with, you know, she can't do math. Look at me right in the eye. I'm looking you in the eye. Look at me, I'm a clown. Next step is priming the skin. You only got one piece of skin your whole life, darling, so you need to protect it as much as possible. Let me tell you a little story. When I was in middle school and I started playing around with makeup, my health teacher told me that there's a very specific type of bacteria that lingers in makeup brushes, and if it gets in your eye, it can go down to your spinal cord and paralyze you. That completely traumatized me, so now every single time I put a brush to my face and take it away, I spray it with rubbing alcohol because it just kills all the germs. And again, rubbing alcohol, spraying it. Even your brows have pores. Don't want that seeping into your spine and making you paralyzed. Try doing the eyebrow that you're less good at first and match the one that you're good at to that one. I just made that up. That's a brow. So this is where things get complicated with my arm. I kind of have to like, this part is like heart surgery to me because you can always add black in, you can't really take it away. I'm going to go back in with my little purple brush, dip into the purple, and blend it out. I'm gonna just take a black liquid liner, and I'm going to take that as skinny as I, as tight as I possibly can. I have a very dangerous tip for you now. I might get in trouble if I tell you to do it, so don't do it. I'm gonna curl my lashes the same way you would curl your hair, with a hot piece of metal. So I light it on fire, and then I make sure to touch it with my finger, so that burns. Now that I've got, oh my gosh, I forgot to do liner on the inner corner. Kind of make me look like I've been out in the cold for a little while, having an irritated nose. It's like adorable. So the face is done. I'm gonna go climb into my look and I will be right back. This is my nice little dainty blue satin garden party croquet moment look. I've just had a sip of tea and realized it was not my favorite beverage, so I spit it out while the other guests weren't looking. Me, this is not cringy at all. It's kind of sickening. My English teacher at the time, Lisa Beard, who is a photographer, she found out that I was doing drag and wanted to know if I would take pictures with her. And I would dress up like a 1950s, 40s housewife something, and I always wore yellow gloves, and we always broke into abandoned places to take photos. So this is an abandoned mental hospital. Okay. Oy. Oy. Look at the cleavage in the photo, because I gagged myself when I was like able to push the tits together. I remember doing this and thinking that was the cuntiest thing ever, that I had cleavage. And now I have tits, so you're welcome, diva. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh. I remember I had a bouquet of flowers and I thought I was being so cunt, and I turned around to like throw them into the audience and they got stuck in the rafters and I didn't even notice, but that everyone was laughing after that, and I was like, why is everyone laughing? I'm like really turning it right now. You live and you learn, girl. Also a burgundy lip on your wedding day? Come on. Oy. Ay. Oh my God, I know when this was. This was when I got on Anastasia Beverly Hills' PR list in college, and you couldn't tell me nothing. I learned about sex through brat stalls too.
How?
Because my neighbor friend had I had all the Barbies, my neighbor friend had all the brats and like the G.I. Joes and the Ken dolls and stuff. And I remember she taught me what sex was through a boy brat stall and a girl brat stall, and it was just this. Like banging them together like this, and I was like, oh, that's what that is. And that's what it is, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something in that caliber.
I mean, it must be. I always tell boys that I'm seeing too, I'm like, please tell me if you need me to stop touching your hair because it's just involuntary, like I can't help it. There was an alleyway between our house and the next building, and in this alleyway I was playing one day and I found a track of hair that was just long enough to tie around my head. Disgusting.
Yeah.
But like as a
In the
child,
alleyway.
I like picked it up and I was like,
Whoa.
we're all gonna die, have fun.
Literally.
Be stupid. If Gigi was a video game character, this is what her hair would look like. As soon as I walked in, my eye went right up there.
She's kind of fun. She's fresh off the press.
Yeah.
Smells good. Yeah. Okay. Hey.
The first thing you're going to need is your drink of choice. Mine is this beverage, and this one is mango flavor. I've already gone ahead and opened this up, and I poured the whole thing down the drain, and I filled it up with water. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is fill up the measuring cup and just pour it. Go in with your tongs, grab some, and just let it go. This next step is a little complicated. Place the scissors over the cup, open them up, start pouring very slowly, just like this. Take your whisk, stir it around. Now we have a lovely cup of water to hydrate us after a long night of drinking real alcohol. It makes it just kind of awake, alert, ready to go if someone's gonna attack me, you know? Thank you, Lady Gaga, for sending me this. I like to take my lash curler, set it on fire, tap it with your finger, make sure you don't burn your eyeball off, which has happened before, and curl your lashes up to share. My favorite brush of all time, it's by, Morphe did a collaboration with Coca-Cola, which is kind of funny now that I think about it. In these dirty, dirty tights that I didn't wash. Nasty, musty fruit snacks. As long as the seal's not broken, I'm gonna eat them.
I've seen Gigi and Crystal sharing fruit snacks in the back of that van. I have the memories.
Oh my gosh,
I was there.
I was in that
fruit
van.
snack.
See, this is what I'm saying. It's like 2 years later.
No, it's almost 3 years since we filmed.
Really? Oh, since we filmed. Oh my god. Crystal! I started dancing and it fell off. Bimbo?
Bimbo.
Is that an adjective?
Yes. I have 2.
Wow.
Ooh.
Lunch.
Math. I was really good. I was really good at math.
Good God.
I was good, bitch.
I believe
I know
you.
how to do it. Give me a good algebra problem, honey. What is x equal? I'll tell you.
Let me tell you, I have failed every year of math since the 7th grade. Every year. Every year. I don't know how I got in college.
How did you leave?
I don't know how I got in college. I don't. Maybe Tina Fey.
Okay.
That would be fun.
Okay.
Or something completely opposite, like Danny DeVito.
The next thing we had to check off our list was choreography with Jamal Sims, who I am completely infatuated with, and I'm in love with him and he doesn't know it. Except he probably does know it. I DM him like every single day. I had a lot of trust in these boys. They have lots of biceps and other muscles that I don't. I was like, listen, I weigh 115 pounds. I want you boys to throw me up into the air as high as you can. They were like, do you want to wear like a jazz flat? Because that's what she wore in the video. And I was like, nope. Give me a heel. I can do a backflip in it. Miłość nie wyklucza. Did I butcher that? Who knows? If I did, I'm sorry. If I didn't, I meant to do that. This pesky door keeps closing. Let me just grab my People's Choice Award and hold it open for you. Everything that is unsightly goes in these nice little dressers down here. Up here, faces up here. Thank you. I'm a maximalist. I don't believe in minimalism. What a boring life to live, in my opinion. Sorry if you're watching this and you're a minimalist. I wore this on the surgery table when I got my breast augmentation a few weeks ago, and I was very adamant that I was not gonna be barefoot, okay? So I was just naked with a Saint Laurent mule on the surgery table. Like sometimes I'll be in a date with a boy and I will just reach for his hair and I'll have to apologize for that because it is a little bit off-putting, but I'm just gonna do it anyways. These are from Home Depot. I am a Home Depot girl, you know. I'm a fixer-upper. I can, that's a total lie, I was just kidding. But these are orange and I figured they could fit my hair and makeup tools. So rather than being like, oh, that's Gigi Goode, they'd be like, oh, that's that party clown from last week. Or, oh, that's that, you know, construction worker girl from last week. Speak of the devil and she shall appear, Christy. Oh. Thanks for stopping by.
Anytime.
Now get out.
Okay. Bye.
I was very proud of this little purse. I think it's a thermos. Thank you, Goodwill. Thank you so much for coming, and Please get the fuck out of my house. I never want to see you again. For me, like at age 15, it was a small group of really young queens around my age that would throw these shows at substance-free venues that were also indoor rock walls by day. So, took advantage of that during some numbers, don't get me wrong. I mean, like I've been out since I was outed from the womb.
And know that you can come back anytime.
I'll be back tomorrow. Have you heard of a Widow Von Du fan flip?
No.
You haven't?
No.
She created this thing and I've been practicing. Let's see if I can do it. This is like her move. Are you ready?
Oh, yes. Whoa. What's the nickname that the fans have for you?
It's really gross. Creegee?
Creegee.
Honey, that does not roll off the tongue.
Creegee.
Does not roll off the tongue, but I guess there's really no alternative, so.
Right.
Gistle. She was a bird that vomited into her baby.
Yes, it was so good.
Sick, like twisted, sick, disturbing, incredible, talented, just amazing, and I love her. Like really, I have so much love for her. Crystal had no idea who El DeBarge was.
Right.
And was just like nodding along like, yeah, okay. But it was painfully obvious that RuPaul just was head over heels for Crystal in and out of drag.
I mean, cameras, yes, thank you. That's what I'm talking about right there. The legs.
Oh, stop, keep going.
Oh my goodness. Have you been enjoying the influx of attention? Is it everything you ever imagined it would be?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm a slut for attention, always.
Put your hands up in the air, sweetie. We are about to go into the past. It's time for the time machine. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, Gigi. Look, here we are. We're in Woodstock, Illinois.
Oh, God.
And look,
everyone knows the words to Starships by Nicki
Right,
Minaj,
exactly.
So didn't have to worry about that. And
you could just have fun and slay the game.
Yeah, I just laid down on the ground.
Sweetie, you've turned it so fiercely that you have snatched a trophy, sweetie! Yay!
Oh my God!
Grand prize!
Can't lift it!
You deserve it, sweetie!
Oh, the first trophy I've ever won!
Thank you so much for coming across the street, Gigi.
Thank you for having me. Just a hop and a skip.
Near-death experience.
Ever had any? Ever wanted any? What do you feel about it?
Am I pro or con?
Uh-huh.
Definitely pro.
If you were a kitchen appliance, which kitchen appliance would you be?
I feel like every kitchen has a chopstick without a pair, so I feel like I'd be that.
Thank you so much for coming.
You can't really plug in a chopstick.
What? Oh, appliance is something you have to plug in? What are those little things that they're like those teeny little blenders with a long rod that you stick into a drink?
Frother?
A frother.
You're a frother.
Yeah, it spins really fast.
How many Julias would you say you know?
Oh, a lot.
How many?
I'd say probably 6 Julias.
Okay.
And I love them all.
Oh, hey, Julia.
Which one do you like the most?
I named a Build-A-Bear after one of the Julias.
Oh.
Her name was Julia.
What is your favorite type of potato?
Sweet. A sweet potato.
She's a murderer.
She would kill you!
Okay.
Someone just gave you 3 llamas. You have to keep them. What is your next step?
Dye them each a different color. Adios. Take my mic with me.